Hello everybody. Baby, it's cold outside today. It's beginning to snow just a tiny bit here in Vermilion. I'm not real happy to see that happen. Today is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving when I'm recording this. This is my shop top, the desktop of my shop computer. As you can see, this is a multiple pictured picture of a pennant from Crystal Beach, Vermilion, Ohio. Most people watching this will know what Crystal Beach was and where it was, I would hope. I was real happy to get this, and I got this from Carol Wetzler. Carol is the widow of Fred Wetzler, who was a friend of mine. He died when he was in his 80s, unfortunately. I really liked Fred a lot. He was fun to talk with. And he had given me pictures and things like that. Carol gave me a bunch of pictures as well. Some of them I think I've used on Views, and if I haven't, I will. And I'll also probably use some of them in the newspaper if I haven't done that already. Carol's husband, Fred, who I just mentioned, was a Vermilion guy. His dad was the last lightkeeper here in Vermilion. After he wasn't the lightkeeper, before he left the light keeping business, they took the light away. It was going to fall into the river, so they took it apart and put it in a warehouse in New York, and then later put it back together, and then it's still on showing somewhere along one of the lakes in New York, in one of the harbors. But Fred's dad was the last lightkeeper, Joe. I've written a little bit about him in the past. I've written so much I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I was writing when I wrote about him. But Fred's dad, after he left being a lightkeeper, went to work on the railroad, and he was hard of hearing. One day he went to work, and he was walking on the tracks, and he's got his crew that he was working with was way up ahead of him. They were jumping up and down, waving their arms and yelling and everything like that. He didn't know what they were yelling, of course. He couldn't hear them. He thought they were kind of just saying hello to him, which might have been a little strange. What they were doing was trying to tell him that there was a train coming up behind him. And that was the end of Joe Wetzler, unfortunately. But Joe's sister and Joe's mother, I think Joe's mom married a Linebaugh here in Vermilion. I think that's the right name. And they had a habit of saving things, and that's basically how I got some of these photographs and things, including these pennants. I've got two of these pennants. This one I've got on display in the museum. The other one I just have put away somewhere just for good keeping. But geez, I was really happy to get this. It's very nice.